In the heart of Uttarakhand, where the Shivalik foothills embrace dense sal forests and winding rivers, there exists a world ruled by shadows. A kingdom where power does not roar, it moves in silence. This is Rajaji National Park, India's land of leopards. Unlike the tiger-dominated landscapes of Ranthambore or Kanha, Rajaji is different. Here, the leopard reigns supreme. Elusive, powerful, unchallenged, or so it seems. This is a tale of three leopards, of dominance and rivalry, of silent battles fought over land and legacy. Of Heera, the ruler, Punna, the challenger, and Neelam, the queen with sapphire eyes. We came to witness this untamed world, to document its stories, and what we found was beyond anything we imagined. I'm Kiran Wadhar, a wildlife enthusiast passionate about connecting humans to nature through storytelling. Every journey into the wild is not just about what we see, it's about what we feel, what we learn, and how we become a part of something greater than ourselves. This journey was special. We were a group of 16 wildlife enthusiasts, photographers, and storytellers, all brought together by a shared love for the wild. Led by Dr. Sudhit Sudhir Gaikwadi Namdar of Wildwood Tours of India, we set out on an expedition to explore the secrets of Rajaji. This time, our path led us deep into Rajaji National Park, a land where leopards reign in silence, where elephants guard their ancient trails, and where the very rhythm of life is dictated by the untamed wilderness. But nature had its own plans. February had been unpredictable. Just days before, rain had drenched the park, turning paths into slippery trails. But as we arrived, the weather had cleared beautifully. The air was crisp, temperatures hovering between 10 to 25 degrees Celsius, making it one of the best times to visit Rajaji. The jungle was alive, birdsong echoed, fresh tracks lined the roads, and the promise of an encounter lay hidden in the morning mist. What followed was an experience beyond just a safari. It was a revelation, a story waiting to be told. Join us as we step into the wild and witness Rajaji like never before. In the heart of Rajaji National Park's Chillawali range, amidst the ancient forests and winding trails, there is a legend written not in words, but in claw marks on the trees, in silent, powerful strides over fallen leaves, and in the golden gaze that commands the land. This is the story of Heera, the undisputed king of Chillawali. A male leopard of exceptional strength, fearless, bold, and dominant, a true ruler of his domain. Heera is not just any leopard. He is the leopard of Chillawali. A master of stealth, a warrior of the wild, and a silent guardian of the jungle, he reigns over this land with an air of quiet authority. This is his land, his kingdom. Every blade of grass, every winding trail, and every fallen branch carries the scent of his dominance. Leopards do not roar their presence into the jungle like tigers. Instead, they leave silent messages, scratching the earth, rubbing against trees, and scent marking the terrain. These are signs of ownership, warnings to rivals, and invitations to potential mates. But power never goes unchallenged. Punna, his own brother, is his greatest rival, both locked in an unrelenting battle for supremacy. They clash not just for the territory but for Neelam, Maya, the elusive female leopard whose presence in the region fuels their rivalry. Heera is a survivor, a leopard that understands the rhythm of the wild. And then, something unusual, Heera eats grass. It is a rare behavior, something few people witness. But leopards, like many wild animals, instinctively seek out grass for medicinal purposes, perhaps to ease an upset stomach, extract minerals from the soil, or cleanse their digestive system. He is a warrior, a ruler, a strategist. He is Heera, the king of Chillawali. In the heart of Rajaji, the jungle never sleeps. The battle for dominance never ends. And Heera, continues to reign. If Heera is the reigning king of Chillawali, then Punna is the shadow that haunts his throne. Punna, a male leopard of Rajaji National Park, is a name whispered in the jungle, a presence as elusive as the shifting mist over the riverbanks. Unlike his brother, Heera, who dominates with boldness, Punna is a silent force, a leopard who moves with the precision of a ghost, slipping between trees without a trace, watching, waiting. Rajaji National Park is often called Leopard Land, and leopards like Punna are the reason why. He embodies the very essence of the park, adaptable, elusive, and fiercely independent. But the jungle is a battlefield. Heera and Punna, brothers by blood, rivals by fate. Two powerful leopards locked in an endless conflict, driven by the primal laws of the wild. They do not fight for survival alone. They fight for power, for dominance, for territory, and for Neelam, Maya, the elusive female leopard who moves between their lands, her presence a silent catalyst for their rivalry. Unlike Heera, who marks his land boldly, Punna is a strategist. He watches, he waits, he tests the edges of Heera's rule. Every step he takes, every hunt he claims, every movement in the dark is a calculated challenge. A message whispered in the silence of the jungle. The jungle is never still. The throne is never secure. And Punna is always watching. In the vast wilderness of Rajaji National Park, where the golden grass sways under the watchful gaze of the moon, there exists a legend, a creature of grace and mystery. Her name is Neelam, but the jungle whispers another name, Maya. Unlike any other leopard in Rajaji, she carries an enchantment within her gaze, eyes, the color of the twilight sky. It is rare. It is breathtaking. And it makes her unforgettable. Neelam is not just another leopard. She is the heartbeat of a silent war. For both Heera and Punna, she is more than just a female. She is the prize, the obsession, the reason for conflict. In a world where power is defined by territory, Neelam moves between these giants, navigating the tension, surviving the stakes. But she is no mere spectator. She is a force of her own, independent, cunning, and unyielding. She does not belong to anyone. Some say leopards are ghosts of the jungle. But Neelam is something more. A mystery. A vision. A fleeting moment that stays imprinted in memory long after she is gone. In the end, she is not a prize. She is a legend. Rajaji National Park is not just a kingdom of leopards. It is a vast, pulsating wilderness, a land where life thrives in a delicate yet powerful symphony. Every creature has a role. Every movement is a story waiting to be told. Then, a silent tension. A guardian of these lands appears. A bull elephant, towering and formidable, watches us. His massive tusks gleam in the sunlight, a symbol of strength and survival. But something unsettles him. Suddenly, he throws his trunk forward, trumpeting in warning. A mock charge. This is not aggression, it is communication. A reminder that we are in his world. With patience and respect, we hold our ground. And just as suddenly as it began, he stops. Watching. Waiting. A mutual understanding, before he melts back into the forest. Above us, a peregrine falcon rides the wind, its body built for speed. With a flick of its wings, it tucks into a dive, plummeting at over 300 kilometers per hour, the fastest creature on the planet. A blink. A strike. A kill. Nature is swift, unforgiving, and beautifully precise. Patience is a predator's greatest weapon. A woolly-necked stork knows this well. It stands, still as a shadow, waiting, then strike. But the hunt is not over. The frog twists, fights, but the stork is precise. With calculated movements, it turns the frog mid-air, adjusting its grip, aligning it just right. And then, in a single, practiced motion, it gulps it down whole. High above, a serpent eagle watches. This is a master of ambush, a hunter of reptiles, waiting for the perfect moment. Nothing moves without its notice. A rustle in the grass, a flicker of movement. And in an instant, talons extend, wings fold, strike. Another battle lost. Another life taken. The cycle continues. In a world of hunters, survival depends on awareness. A barking deer, small, delicate, yet alert, pauses. Something is wrong. The forest has gone quiet. Another day, another escape. But the jungle never sleeps. It only waits. Beyond the claws and the wings, beyond the hunts and the escapes, Rajaji thrives in a season of abundance. The air hums with life. Common greenshanks wade through the shallows, their slender legs barely disturbing the surface. Butterflies dance on the wind, spreading the colors of the forest. The perfect time for a visit, if one dares to step into the wild. And so, as the sun sets on Rajaji, the jungle prepares for another night. Some will hunt. Some will flee. Some will simply vanish into the shadows, unseen, yet always there. Because this is nature's greatest truth. It belongs to no one, yet it owns us all. Did this journey stir something within you? Have you ever locked eyes with the wild? Have you ever felt the pulse of nature, untouched and untamed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us about your encounters, your dreams of the wild, and what you would like to see next. Like, share, and subscribe, because our next adventure takes us deeper into the heart of Pilibhit Tiger Reserve. Until then, stay wild.